Fred, what have you done to Clone One now?
What do you mean?
Boo!
Simka! Ow!
Because he keeps trying to scare you.
Fred did nothing. Clone One thinks it's Halloween order.
I think I'm going to move out of this madhouse. Hey Smeggies, as you can see, Fred is feeling better now.
Yep, no more sneezing around the house. I feel like a neutral.
Does this mean you have a new episode?
Yep, no time for this to start off. Fred, can I have one of those cushions?
No.
Fred, come on, you're hugging him.
Here's the big cushion.
If you say so. Sorry Fred, I can't hear you.
Good one. Boo! Clone One, Halloween is weeks away.
Oh, can I put the Christmas tree up then?
1, it's still October, not December. 2, we don't put the Christmas tree up in this house because 3, I'm allergic to Christmas.
You never let me do anything around here.
That's because you're annoying. Talking of annoying things, I've seen a lot of articles concerning speed cameras in the news of late. Everyone is complaining because a police officer was caught hiding in a tractor with a speed gun. Trust me, it could have been worse. After the papers complained, a lot I should add, we were informed that the law had actually changed 2 years ago so that the police no longer have to inform us of where speed cameras are. So obviously all the newspapers went absolutely nuts. They were saying that all police officers with speed guns should be wearing high-vis jackets, that all cameras should be in plain sight and painted yellow. I'm glad it's yellow and not pink. I don't like pink. They're also saying that speed cameras are there to rake in money for the police. It's true. They also said speed cameras are there to slow down drivers in high-risk areas. That's what I'm finding annoying. That isn't their purpose at all.
I feel a rank on.
He's already started, mate.
I agree that speed cameras are a nuisance, but they're a necessary nuisance. They are there to catch speeding drivers. That's their purpose, not to slow them down. I'm doing a lot of hand gestures again, aren't I? I've always said that speed cameras are pointless in plain sight. Try saying that 5 times fast. Many a time I've seen someone speed down a road and as soon as they get to a speed camera they slow down to the speed limit, and once they pass that camera they speed off again. Wow, that's a lot of speed for one sentence. A hidden speed camera wouldn't slow down a speeder, it would catch them. That's their purpose. Anyone who complains about speed cameras are those that don't stick to the speed limit. And I'm sorry, but they are the ones in the wrong. So that would include a lot of newspaper writers. If it wasn't for people speeding all the time, we wouldn't need speed cameras. At the end of the day, there is one surefire way of not having a problem with them. Keep within the speed limit. I for one do, and I've never had a problem with a speed camera.
Except that one time.
Hush Fred, I can talk about that at the end of this video. There is something else I'm finding annoying though, and no, I'm not talking about Clone One. The fact that many roads are being given lower speed limits. Many residential roads are now 20 miles per hour instead of 30. A main road nearby to me has always been 60 miles per hour since it was built 20 years ago. Now all of a sudden, out of the blue, it's 50 miles per hour. Now when I'm driving on it, I feel like I'm as slow as a snail. There have been no notices, no warnings, no signs saying new speed limit in force. This is a real problem because if drivers don't notice the new speed limit, they can be caught out without knowing until it is too late. But it's really annoying that they're lowering speed limits for no reason whatsoever. That main road isn't even in a residential area. What are they rescuing, the white lines? Instead of newspapers concentrating on speed cameras, the lowering of speed limits should be their main concern.
You know, he's right.
For once I agree.
Oh, and one more thing, the council who keep changing the roads, they should be concentrating on a more serious issue. Lack of parking outside homes, because there are so many cars parked on grass verges and on pavements that pedestrians are forced to go onto the road to get around. I have actually witnessed a woman walking down a pavement with a child in a pram going onto the road to get around a parked car that was on the pavement. This needs dealing with. Council, sort it out. Wow, sorry, I got all serious. I just feel very strongly about this. Anyway, it's time for me to go, because I can hear Clone One singing Christmas carols and I'm starting to feel a little sick. Until the next time, peace out. Clone One!
Yeah?
Jump cut!
Ow.
So what Fred was talking about me having been caught by a speed camera, I'm just going to quickly tell you that story. It was 2006 and I was on my way to Cardiff and I was crossing, I think it was the M4 or M5, one of those, it's a bridge and there's a toll booth, but it's also a motorway, so obviously as you get to the toll booth it tells you to slow down from 70 to 50 I think it was. It's a long time ago. So it gets to the toll booth, paid the money, and then as you start setting off you see a national speed limit sign, so naturally you put your foot down. Now what I didn't know was the cheeky buggers were on top of the toll booth with a van and a speed camera, and they were checking everybody's speed. And then about 3 weeks later I got a letter in the post saying just before the national speed limit I was clocked at doing 63 miles an hour in a 50 zone on a motorway. And I was like, huh? I mean, how was I supposed to know? Nobody did. They must have raked in a lot of money that day. But that's my point. If you stick to the speed limit, if I'd have stayed at 50 until I got past that sign and then sped up, I wouldn't have had a problem. Wouldn't have a problem. I can't speak. But on the plus side, I haven't done it again since, because I stick to the speed limit.